Opening day of the baseball season is a very, very popular place. Why he has to spend money on this program? He doesn't have to spend money on this program. He chooses to spend money advertising on our program because he knows that I need the money. So Saz, just send us the money from now on. I'm tired of doing your commercials because every time I do your commercials, the place gets even more crowded than it already is. Saz is on State Street. Fine place, probably the finest place to go for ribs in Milwaukee, or if it's not the finest, it's among the top two. It's right on State Street, underneath the Hawley Road Bridge, and it's a fine place to go. Fun place to go, too. Time for Shadow Traffic with Steve Goodman for Patrick Cudahy. Here's the report.
Jonathan, we've had a lot of problems with accidents and spin-outs so far this afternoon, and part of the reason being caused by frozen runoff and melting snow.
For a high-technology, precision-engineered new car, you can do better at Chrysler.
FM 96 WZUU is tired of waiting for that good summer weather. So we've come up with a solution to end the wintertime blues.
Hot summer night.
Join us for a hot summer night. A special WZUU beach party at the Tropicana Wednesday, February 24th. Your cabin fever will disappear as you walk through the sand into the summer atmosphere created at the Tropicana. Break out the swimsuits because WZUU's Larry the Legend will judge a sexiest swimwear contest. $100 cash for the best male and female swimsuits. We'll see you at the Tropicana, Highway 100 in Layton, Wednesday night. Admission is free for this hot summer night beach party.
Trees swaying in the summer breeze.
From FM 96, WZUU,
Wazoo. The Milwaukee Catholic Symphony Orchestra will perform in concert Sunday, February 21st at Alverno College. The showtime is 7:30 and the admission is $3. You can get your tickets at the door. That's a noise, a familiar noise I seem to recognize. It must be. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Wizard phone. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, happy birthday. Well, I guess your birthday isn't today. But you can get through on the Wizard phone if, in fact, your birthday's over the weekend, which is...
With fiber Chrysler.
FM 96 WZUU is tired of waiting for that good summer weather. So we've come up with a solution to end the wintertime blues.
Hot summer night.
Join us for a hot summer night. A special WZUU beach party at the Tropicana Wednesday, February 24th. Your cabin fever will disappear as you walk through the sand into the summer atmosphere created at the Tropicana. Break out the swimsuits because WZUU's Larry the Legend will judge a sexiest swimwear contest. $100 cash for the best male and female swimsuits. We'll see you at the Tropicana, Highway 100 in Layton, Wednesday night. Admission is free for this hot summer night beach party.
Trees swaying in the summer breeze.
From FM 96, WZUU,
Wazoo. The Milwaukee Catholic Symphony Orchestra will perform in concert Sunday, February 21st at Alverno College. The showtime is 7:30 and the admission is $3. You can get your tickets at the door. That's a noise, a familiar noise I seem to recognize. It must be. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Wizard phone. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, happy birthday. Well, I guess your birthday isn't today. But you can get through on the Wizard phone if, in fact, your birthday's over the weekend, which is the case with you, right?
Yep.
Your birthday's tomorrow?
Yep. February 20th.
All right, let me see if you recognize any of these people who have birthdays on February 20th. Ever heard of Dustin Green?
Yep. I
Yep.
heard of him.
He's 11 tomorrow. Little turkey lives at my house. Nancy Wilson?
Yep.
You've heard of her?
Yeah.
What does she do?
I don't know, but I've heard of her.
Jazz singer. She's really good, too. Has a good voice. Buffy St. Marie?
I haven't heard of her.
Sandy Duncan?
Yeah.
Amanda Blake?
Yep.
Bobby Unser?
Yep.
And Jay Giles?
Yeah.
Jay Giles Band? Perhaps if I play a few excerpts from the Jay Giles Band had a lot of really classic sounds like... Not to mention some really wonderful music that went something like... Yeah, and there were a few other excerpts of things that he had that we could play for you. Stuff like... That's all we got to play by him, though. That's it. Did you hear any of that?
Not too much.
Not too much. You had your radio in the other room, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, let's see. Your name is Eric. You're going to be 17 tomorrow, and you go to Racine Horlick High School. Other than that, that's all you get from a wizard call today, all right?
Okay.
Okay, guy.
Okay.
Keep the faith. Have a nice birthday.
Been listening for 7 years. Yeah.
7 years to the Greenhouse program?
Yep. All the way back
No wonder
to
you-
what comes this station.
No wonder you've developed into the kind of person that you are. Well, I hope you get over it. Perhaps if you could strap some earphones tightly on your head and we could play a little... For 7 or 8 more years, you'd get out of it. Okay, Eric?
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This noise here, not this noise, but the other stuff you're hearing is called The Greenhouse. It's a feature of WZUU FM Milwaukee.
It's 4 o'clock. The news is brought to you by the Caradero Club on Lannon Drive and Highway 24 in Muskego. I'm Joni Bowman. More heat for the chief. Alderman Kevin O'Connor says Police Chief Harold Breyer's position as chief is adversely affecting the police department. And O'Connor has asked the Common Council to request that Chief Breyer resign and retire. He explains why he feels this way.
Proposals that would give the council power to give orders to the chief, or the mayor to appoint a civilian public safety commissioner that will report to the chief, or new rulemaking authority to the Fire and Police Commission, I think are bad proposals. And as they're proposed, people say we have to do something about Chief Breyer. I think we should stop talking about the chief, start talking about a good police policy. And we can't do that as long as he's chief.
The council can't insist the chief retire, but Alderman O'Connor says the next chief will not be appointed for life. We'll have more news after we check on traffic with Steve Goodman and Shadow Traffic.
Northbound 45 drivers, you'll get into a backup north of Wisconsin Avenue as there's an accident with injuries past North Avenue. Sheriff squads and an ambulance are on the scene. And on southbound 43 between Valete and Wisconsin, we've had 3 separate accidents in the past half hour. All have been removed, but you'll find stop-and-go conditions 43 south from Valete to the Marquette, and also on the State Street on-ramp to southbound 43. Steve Goodman, WZUU, Shadow Traffic.
A Wisconsin senator is lodging a full-fledged effort at head shops. Victoria Steele has the story.
State Senator Gary Goyke used to be opposed to legislation outlawing the sale and use of drug paraphernalia, but now he's had a change of mind and is proposing legislation meant to close up 90% of all head shops in this state.
I think the paraphernalia market is directed towards younger people, frisbees, pop bottles, those kinds of things that are being used in most of the head shops are definitely, gearing themselves to a younger and younger age. And I've just come to the conclusion that these things serve no useful purpose in our society, and therefore that they shouldn't really be around.
The bill also would lift the driver's license of a minor caught for the second time with marijuana. I'm Victoria Steele.
Milwaukee's Brady Street Festival may have seen its last days. Alderman Sandra Ho says that she's opposing issuing a permit for the festival held each summer in her district. Ho said that the festival is not helping the Brady Street merchants and is hurting the neighborhood. Nearly 300 residents signed a petition asking her to oppose that renewal permit. Some of the complaints are that some festival goers have been lewd and have trespassed and littered at their properties. Ho plans to recommend to the Commissioner of Public Works that the permit be denied. Pope John Paul returned to Rome today after his visit to 4 West African nations. The Pope told reporters aboard his plane that he plans to visit Poland this year, and he hopes to make the trip in August. Higher Social Security taxes and inflation got the blame in a government report today that showed personal income rising only 0.2% in January. For a special report on today's Wall Street activity, here's Alan Love.
After being 3 points below its 1981 low, the market rallied back with the industrials closing at 824.30, down 466 for the day, but up 29 hundredths from the 1981 low. More details at 5. This is Alan Love, financial correspondent for FM 96 WZUU.
Highway 24 in Muskego.
In sports, the Milwaukee Bucks will try and extend their winning streak to 11 tonight when they play host to the Cleveland Cavaliers at 8 o'clock at the arena. They'll see a familiar face in a Cleveland uniform. Former Milwaukee Buck guard Mike Evans was signed by the Cavs today. The Bucks released Evans back on January 10th. George Allen has accepted what he considers to be the toughest assignment in pro sports. He was officially named president, chief executive officer, and 20% owner of the CFL's Montreal Alouettes today. And in baseball, veteran Baltimore Oriole manager Earl Weaver says this will be his last season as skipper of the club. Here's staff meteorologist Dave Trask with WZUU's exclusive weather vision, a service of Patrick Cudahy.
Quiet weather scene is expected across Wisconsin through most of the weekend. Cloudy skies lingering here through the evening and most of tonight. Overnight low dropping down to 33 degrees. Skies are expected to become partly sunny on Saturday, though. Warmer in the afternoon. High all the way up to 44 degrees. Dry weather continuing into Sunday, but turning off a little cooler. This is Dave Trask with the WZUU exclusive weather vision.
It's cloudy, 33 at Timmerman, 34 at Mitchell, winds west at 10. The news was brought to you by the Caradero Club. I'm Joni Bowman on FM 96 WZUU.